Hey Julia, my name is Devin. Thank you so much for clicking on this quick video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you three things you can apply to your website right away so you can start bringing in more painting customers. And specifically, I'm going to show you how to beat E&J painters because when you type in Painter Sacramento, they show up here on the first page right at the top. It's really easy to get there, and I'll show you how to do it. Also, I know you're in Placerville. You might be wondering why I'm using Sacramento. There's just not that many searches in the Placerville area, so I'm hoping you'd be willing to drive 45 minutes away to go grab it, but just to show you what's possible for you and how easy it is to do. You're probably wondering why I'm even making this video for you, and it's really simple. There's a lot of small business owners that are so busy running their business, they don't really have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more business. And the only thing stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who's not. So what I started doing was creating these attack plans and giving them away for free. Some people take this information, they do it themselves. Some people call me back and have me do it for them. Whatever you want to do is totally okay with me. I'm just here to educate you and help you make a lot of money. I'm going to talk to you about three things today: content, backlinks, and citations. I wanted to start by saying, though, you did a really great job on your website. I love the font you chose, having a massive hero banner image right here that shows like the area is really really awesome. It also builds trust for the people who live in the area, shows that you're local, and it's just a really clean looking website. You build a lot of trust with these reviews here. Now, when it comes to ranking, what Google mostly cares about is content, which is all this stuff you can read here. And the more content you have, the better. The average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content, so that would be a good starting point for you. So if I bring up a wordcounter.net and I paste in all of your content, it says you have 315 words. Now, if we go over to E&J Painters, copy all their content and paste it in, you can see they have 730 words. So this is one of the first reasons why they're outranking you, is because they have almost double the amount of content you do. But by getting yourself up to that 1,500 word mark, you're going to blow them out of the water and show Google you're an authority. Now, by getting yourself to that 1,500 word mark, it's also going to allow you more space to fit in what's called buyer intent keywords. And a buyer intent keyword is a keyword that somebody types into Google when they're ready to purchase your services. And I'll show you, I pulled up a couple around you. So we have like Painter Sacramento, Sacramento Painters, House Painter Sacramento, House Painting Sacramento, Painting Contractor Sacramento. You can see with all these keywords, if somebody types this into Google, they're probably looking to purchase right away. And to show you what kind of volume is available, this is per month. There's 500 searches, 150, 100, 190. So just with these five searches here, you have 650, 750, 850, 940 searches per month with just ranking for these five keywords. So you can see you can make a lot of money really, really quickly by optimizing. And so you want to have these kind of keywords inside of your content. And I know you're in Placerville, so I don't expect to see Sacramento in here. But if you did want to rank for it, you would take this keyword and you'd put it in there a couple times, like "We are the painters Sacramento trusts," or "We are the painters Sacramento residents can rely on." Put that at the top. One other quick tip too is you can save your images as keywords. So like this, instead of these numbers, this could be saved as Painter Sacramento. So that's my first tip for you regarding content. My second tip for you is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website is linking to your website, driving traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. So they want to see a bunch of trustworthy, relevant websites linking to your website. Keep in mind, like I said, they want to see relevant websites, which means you're going to get a lot more power if you have other painting contractors or other construction companies linking to you versus having like Pizza Hut linking to you. Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks is called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just Google backlink checker. You can find all the same information. But I'm going to explain what you're looking at here. It says you have 80 backlinks coming from 26 individual websites linking to you those 80 times. You're being picked up for 10 keywords, and it's estimating you have one traffic. Now they sometimes underestimate by about 5 to 10x. So that means you could be getting about 5 to 10 people to your site per month, which is a good start. If you go over to E&J Professional Painting, they're reporting at 478, which means if you multiply that by 5, you're talking about anywhere from, what is that math in my head? I can't think. 2390 up to 4780 per month. 2,390 people to 4,780 people every single month hitting their website. So you can imagine how much money they're getting because they're doing what I'm talking to you about in this video. And one other thing you want to see that's really easy to beat them is they only have 34 links or 34 websites linking to them. buyer 26. That means they only have 8 more websites linking to them than you do. So the easiest way to beat them, you might be asking, how do I beat them? And what are they doing better than me? They did all the work for you, because if these 34 websites are good enough to rank them, then they're good enough to rank you too. So what I would do if I were in your shoes is I would go to each individual one of these 34 sites, and I'd get a link from each one of them and put them back to your page. A lot of times it's really simple, where you just create a profile, you put a link in your profile, and boom, you've got a backlink. Sometimes you may have to click contact us and contact the owner and say, hey, can I get a link to your site? They may charge you a little bit of money, something like that. Sometimes you just put a comment at the bottom of a blog, and that counts as a backlink. But whatever they did, if you go step by step and copy all of their links and get those links pointing back to you, plus you beat them in content, those 2 tips alone are enough to get you ranked right here in beating E&J painters. And I'm going to give you one last tip, and that's how to show up right here in the map pack. This is the best place to show up. It's where the most traffic and the most phone calls come from, and to get here you need to have more citations than your competitors. A citation is when you list your name, your address, and your phone number inside of a directory. And a directory is a website that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp and Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angie's List, Home Advisor. So what I would do if I were in your shoes is I'd figure out what directories DL Painting was in. I put myself in all those same exact directories, and then I add a bunch more on top. So like if they were in 1500 directories, I'd be putting myself in if they were in like 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. If they were in 1500 directories, I'd be putting myself in 3000. I'd blow them out of the water. That's kind of the name of the game here, is just beat them at everything they're doing. So that's all I've got for you. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep it really short and to the point for you. As a quick recap, you want 1,500 words of content on your homepage, you want keywords inside of that content, and you want to save your images as keywords. Then you want to copy all the links going to E&J Painters and get them linking back to yourself, and then put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than DL Painting. If you follow these 3 tips, this is enough to get you ranked on the front page across the top of Google and get all the phone calls that come with that. You're probably asking, what do I do now? You've got 2 options. You can take this information I've given you and do this yourself, and it'll take some time, but the sooner you get started, the sooner you get to the top of Google and you start getting all those free phone calls. If you have any questions on this, or if you want someone else to do it for you, feel free to give me a call. I put my phone number down here at the bottom right. You can also message me back on Facebook. I'd be happy to give you a free attack plan moving forward and let you know exactly what you'd need to do to get this taken care of for you. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I look forward to hearing your feedback if you thought this information was helpful, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you. Have a great day.